My name is Flavour, and today I'll be comparing a popular press article with a peer-reviewed article on the multisensory perception of flavor. So my popular press article was named the multisensory perception of flavor, and the main goal of the article was to explain that all 5 of your senses are used while you're eating and describing the flavor. So their first experiment or reasoning was that people tend to smell what they see. So when giving a white wine and participants were asked to smell it and give the aroma that they smell, they tended to use more white wine terms, so like it was sweet and stuff. And then when they were given the same wine and it was dyed with red food coloring, they tended to use more red wine terms. They said it was smelled dry and stuff. So it explains that like what people see, they feel like they already know, and they'll taste that. And then taste and smell is hard to distinguish, so they just can't tell them because of this wine experiment. And there's also the sucrose experiment that they did, and for participants they placed a drop of sucrose on their tongue, and it kind of gave them the aroma of almonds. So North Americans and Europeans, since we associate sucrose and almonds and sugar as like sweet tasting things, we said it was a sweet aroma, whereas like Japanese people like associate almonds with salty tastes and salty aromas, so they said it smelled more salty than sweet. And they had a Pringle experiment where the experimenters, researchers recorded the sound of a Pringle, the crunch, and while a participant was eating a Pringle, they played the sound back at them at different decibels, and the louder the crunch was, the fresher and tastier the Pringle was said to be. And then, like using touch, when you pick up a hamburger, you notice how crispy the bun is. You tend to think the hamburger was made recently and it is going to taste better. So from a peer-reviewed article, it was also called the multisensory perception of flavor. And according to Arbery and Spence, flavor is an expression that describes taste, smells, trigeminal, and tactile sensations, so it uses everything. And when color and aroma are paired together, the olfactory system in the brain increases in activity. So it's kind of just saying that when you have really bright colored foods, if you have really red strawberry, you'll taste it more and you'll say it's more sweet or anything. And they also did a sucrose experiment, so their participants would try mint gum when they added the sucrose to their tongue, and the participants said they smelled a stronger mint aroma in the air once the sucrose was added. And then their conclusion was that flavor is perceived using all 5 of your senses, like taste, touch, smell, hearing, and scent. So similarities between them. So they both had the same experiments. They both used wine and sucrose. The difference was that just one used mint gum and one just used the sucrose. And then they both had a common goal, was to prove that you use all 5 of your senses when you do eat and when you describe flavor. So the differences are the audience. The popular press article would appeal to like everyday normal people, and they would understand just like the simple research and conclusions that were stated in it. They used simpler language, so there wasn't a lot of scientific terminology. And if there was, it was explained in like parentheses or something what that was. And it was aimed towards everyday people, and you could just pick it up, read it, kind of understand what was going on, and then just go about your day. The peer-reviewed article, it had a lot more detail for the experiments. It explained what was going on, why they're doing this experiment, and all the details that went into conducting the experiment. It had a lot of complex language and terminology, so just like simply say sucrose, it would say what it is in chemistry that I can't even pronounce it. And it was aimed more towards researchers, and all the detail that was in it could allow other researchers that read this article to repeat the experiment and come to their own conclusions and results. In conclusion, I say that the popular press article did accurately represent the peer-reviewed article. Both of the authors were Charles Spence, so I think that gives a pretty good way because he wrote both of them and he knows the type of style and everything. And both of the articles had the same experiments performed. The detail in each article differed, and it was just length, pretty much. Like, the Popular Press article had less detail, it was just a short read. The peer-reviewed article had more detail, a longer read. And each article was the same in their goals, so while people were eating, they used more than one sense.